Hi there, like Slim Shady, I'm back. Enough of the chit chat, let's get on with it. So what am I doing today? This is a Heike 2 and this is broken off, so I'm going to replace both brackets. What got me home was some duct tape around here, so I travelled along 60 miles an hour, nice and tidy, as we might say with our Welsh friends, and nice and safe. And I'm thinking that if you don't use your sunlight much, then you could take this up and forget it. Just put a blank across the roof. Don't, just use this jobby just to pull it over, because it's only the same as having without the sunroof, just having a roof. Yeah, just a thought. Anyway, let's have a look at the view from the outside, because I don't know what to expect. So the view from above is that it's hinged at the back, which you'd expect. I don't think we've touched these, but they look like they're degrading. But I'm assuming you haven't touched that, it's all from inside. So with the window up, or skylight, or light, or whatever you prefer, the gas struts are under least tension when they're up, like this. So I assume that you take them off when these are up, and you just have to catch it when you're taking the last one off. So you take one off, take the other. I'll start with this side. I'm assuming that we can leave the lower one in and these will just drop down, and it's just the top one we need off. So what you do is you take the caps off. These are caps, so I'm going to try a Stanley knife. I haven't got to be too precious about this because these brackets are coming off. And so once you get these off, it's these 4 screws. It comes off and you do the handle on the deck, as we say, as we might say. Yeah, so that's the approach. So I'm using just a thin screwdriver, and I've got one off, and the other one is just going to come off. Just prise it out, be patient, it'll come. Okay. So un problem. They've got like a clip, like a clip washer. As you can see, that one came off with it. This one didn't. So same approach. Let's see how we get on. So I'm not the tallest of guys. That's not really tall enough for me to get amongst it. So if you've got a small step ladder, this is not much taller, but at least I can lean on it a bit, So this is what I'm attempting now. So I've got my, on the roof light, got my screwdriver underneath the one for this, the clip for this, and it sprung off like, what's the name of that bloody kangaroo? Was it Zippy? Skippy the kangaroo. Off it went, ping, with a ping sound as well, although Skippy didn't make that sound. Anyway, enough said, it's off. The next job is to get these pins out, so let's have a go at that. So this pin came out just with my fingers, right? But did you see the deliberate mistake over here? It wasn't deliberate, it was a bloody mistake. I didn't take the gas strut thing off, I took the handle thing off. Oh well, pin's still in. No, I'm done. I bet someone's screaming, "It's a wrong one!" Spotted. So the next one came out easy, once you know you're doing. But the tip that I'd give is, don't just expect, if you're just pulling this around, for it to move. Use your hand like this. So your fingers are on there, your knuckles are on the roof, and that creates a juggling effect. And then you just get the pin and push it out, pull it out, piece of this. Oh, sorry. So, of course, as soon as you take the pins out, it drops down. You've got nothing pushing it back. So what I would suggest you do, before you take the pins out, because they slide out, just crack the screws off. Now I'm going to try to just hold it up and unscrew it, but the wise man or lady would unscrew the 4 screws as well, just not out, just a little bit, just slackens them off, because this is going to be fiddly. So nothing's over tightened. It's quite relaxed affair taking them out. And aligning, fitting, refitting, I'm expecting to be a job. You see there's 4 in my hand. I've left 4 in, so like that. It's not heavy. I balanced it on my head, which is not professional, is it? I don't know whether the gas struts will let you take all 8 screws out, but you might take as many out as you can get. So all 8 are off, and the handle's off. Score out of 10 for fiddly, 4. If you've done like a starter motor and you put a bolt in that you have to thread your hand through and it's all blind and you're guessing, and you put the bolt in, you put in, redo it on a car, then I would give that 9 out of 10. You know, this is 4. Yeah. Now I could tell you that the postman has just been, oh, we've got new things as well, so I'll fit them on as well. So I do have to go out the outside. Didn't know that. I could say the postman's just been, just in time, and I've just got them, these parts to fit. That wouldn't be true. I ordered them while I was on holiday, and I had them delivered to pitch. So I knew I'd got them in case stuff didn't work out and I'd got to fit them there and then, which I would avoid maintaining a caravan on holiday at all costs, because things can go pear-shaped pretty quick. On one of the videos, one of the people says that I've seen one of the videos of, you know, I always watch the YouTube videos, and this is my way of paying back to the community by making another video. So thank you for everybody for your videos, and you know, for anybody watching this. But take the new parts, put them to one side, ta-da, so that you can't get confused. So I've already taken the cap off that one. I've just got to slide the pin out. Look, it slid out on its own. Look, you know. So when people say it's fiddly, I don't know what they're on about really. Yeah, a bit of fiddling. That's nothing. It's come out. Look. It's not on the fiddle charts, that's not. And on the deck, so lovely, that one's off. Fiddle, not. So why don't I try and show you this. I don't know whether I can record and do this at the same time. I suspect I can. Probably not. No, it's a bit just, yeah. So this is my little screwdriver kit. It's good enough. Lots of little screwdrivers. And all my old bits go in there in the box. So now I'm going to need 2 hands. Video goes on. Bing, off it came. It is. Just be patient. No marks, no fussing. Oh, maybe a little mark there, like over that side. That's what the entry was. I wasn't. Yeah, you could tape around that if you don't like marks. This is the old one anyway, so who cares? So to be really clear, all I've done, the only tools I've used is 1 screwdriver, 2 screwdrivers. That's it so far. No pliers, no fuss, no Stanley knife, just 2 pliers. Now the next jobby, not only, I mean this is easy, this is the, as it goes on, the right hand one as you're looking down the caravan. So you don't want to get the handle upside down, so that's something to watch out for. So be careful with that. That can chip you up. You'll have the whole job to do again, which is, you know, not unheard of for me to do. Yep. So hopefully I didn't switch round the handle so that it's on the wrong way around. Hopefully I've got that right. I really hope so. Logically, you'd want this handle to come away a bit rather than into the window. So logically, I think that's the right way around anyway. So if you have done that mistake, this handle rises higher. Yeah, we're all capable of mistakes. Just take a deep breath, have a cup of tea, calm down, crack on. So the twat kit, I'm going to say twat, sorry, but you know, has come with 2 pins, not 4, 4 end clips, and it's not, you know, in here. So thanks for that. So I've got to use the old whatever these are, push bollocks. I'm getting a bit frustrated with that. Anyway, I didn't say that. Okay, so I wear specs and varifocals. I haven't got magnifying specs on, so do this job on a dry sunny day, so you can be outside. This is summertime, and this is putting the pins back in is a bit more fiddly because you have to align it all up. So again, I've done it by hand, and yeah, so you put that in there up to where it approximately fits. So get the holes really lined up on this side. Don't know whether you can see that because the sun's too bright for me. Get the holes lined up and do it by hand. There's no tools involved in this. Just use your nails and wiggle a bit. Not you, the workpiece. Yep, so both pins in by hand, a little bit of wiggling. Instead of 4 out of 10, that's a 6, I'd say. If maybe 5, you know, maybe, yeah, 5 out of 10 wiggle compared to the stuff that many mechanics have to see. As you can see, I've got the handle, so it points, it's pointing up at about 15 degrees, which I think is right because I've got a little bit of a muddle. Yeah, let's hope I'm right. I'm going to fit these on the outside of the van. So I started on the inside of the van and used my 2 thumbs, just my 2 thumbs, no tools, 2 thumbs, push on both equally, you know, equal pressure, and then just pop because they're sitting on seals. Okay, I'm going to show you. So there's a little bit, it's a bit sticky still, something sticky on my roof. Anyway, see, they're popped, they're not sticking through anymore. So I'm going to go around the other side and get them off, put the other ones in, nice and black and not grey. Great, so they come with new rubbers as well, so I need to take the rubbers off when I do that. I could probably do it from inside, but I'm going to try from the outside. So yeah, they come off. And there's some rubber residue left. That's got to come off, otherwise you get a leak. So happy cleaning. I'm going to use PVC cleaner, I think, and hopefully it'll be alright on this plastic. I don't actually know. That's what I'm going to try. There's the old one, grey, and it looks symmetrical, so I don't think there's a way around. Just going to bob them in. So yeah, if you've not used this before, then be careful because it means business. So you can see the cleaning job it's done. So use tissue. Do not spray this stuff on directly on the frames, or on this case of Skylight. Put it on the tissue. You don't need much. It will attack the rubber. So as soon as you've got it cleaned, you'll have this. You must have this impregnated with washing up liquid and water, and get it off immediately on the outside and the inside. No ifs, no buts, get it off. If it drips through, clean it out off the plastic of your Skylight as well. This stuff will attack. Easy fit as you push the new seals on. So I've taped over them. I'll do the other side, you don't see the video for that. Hopefully that'll hold them in place and reduce the amount of fiddle factor. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So, I cleaned off the duct tape marks as well, off the inside. But be ready with the washing up liquid, water cloth. Get it off. It'll carry on working, I promise you. It is nasty. And always replace the lid. Broken my own rule. As soon as you've used it, replace the lid. I bet the UPVC white gold lads are watching this having a good old laugh, but yeah, I don't like this stuff. Gets you high, cancer generating, horrible. Ugh. So riddle me this, how do you get the caps back on? Do you use pliers? Do you use these wrenches? I use these, just the very tips. And I'm assuming they've gone in because that is flat there, and this on the back seems to be in. So who knows? On the other one, I did feel it kind of go clip on, and you didn't seem to use that much pressure, but who knows? I really don't know. So wish me luck. This is the fiddle factor that everybody says, oh no. So don't know. Oh, by the way, the supplied screws are flathead. The old screws are countersunk, and the brackets are countersunk. So I'm going to use the old screws. I don't know. Wish me luck all round. So I've got the handle up, and hopefully that's the right way around for it. Yeah, don't know. If not, I've got to do it again. I was thinking that I'd prefer just a circlip, so I could use my circlip pliers on there, but it wouldn't look so pretty. But yeah, oh, and the other thing I'm going to try is aligning the brackets with some longer screws, rather than fiddling with the little screws that actually need fitting. I don't know whether that's going to work. So it's on, and it seems to be okay, but I dropped one of the screws in this channel here, so I'm on the hunt for that. But yeah, so the thing that was fiddle is that the new outside seal just kept pinging out, and I couldn't get it lined up, so you have to kind of push it back in. Just be gentle and patient. Hand tight only, guys. Do not use your automatic screwdrivers. You put too much pressure. So the taping on the other side to hold the plugs in kind of worked. One rose up, dropped back down. I held it with my fingers, and some tape got stuck behind it, so I had to take the bracket off again. I'm just about to refit it, so I've had to take the plug out and get rid of the tape because that would damage the seal. They have water in. You do not want water in your caravan. So a word to the wise. PH2 screwdriver worked a lot better than the PZ2. So just a little note. It made it a lot more comfortable and easier to screw it in. I didn't get the clamp down on PZ2 at all. I just noticed something. The gas strut one pins are they're different diameter. I think larger diameter. I think the larger diameter ones are for the struts. I don't know till I try to fit them back. So that means I don't know whether the caps are going to fit. So don't know. We'll have to see. No, in fact, I've got my vernier caliper out, and they're both 4mm. So it doesn't matter which pins go in where. I noticed this was one of these was still in the bracket. I noticed the same wear pattern on, so I'm going to put the same pins. I don't know. Let me think about that. Because if you put it in the same wear pattern, that'll be worn, and then this will wear something differently. So let's have these that came off the handle. So they probably had less wear and less stress than the ones off the struts. So I'm going to use the ones off the handle. Aye. Okay, so there's some adjustments to make. See these here? These need to make sure, you need to make sure these fit. There's one on there in the back there as well. This can move up and down, so if you've not got these locking, then, and these are shit. The videos do say it, but they are. This is hardly fitting. I mean, it's not good. Yeah, they're gonna break off in 5 minutes. So I don't even know this is worth doing. Whether you just stick to the tape, oh, I don't know. Yeah, don't know. Don't think it's worth doing this job. Anyway, so you have to get this aligned here, and these in the slots, and you can undo your screws and just move it up and down. So here's the thing: to get the gas strut pins back on, and the caps, more precisely the caps back on. Try to use this. No. Try to use pliers. No, not wide enough. So it worked like a dream when I set the wrench at more or less exactly the right length, and then you just get a pinch. So lucky for me, I've got that much to press, just a little bit to press, so that gives you a parallel pressure, which is absolutely perfect. I was lucky. That's lucky, that is. So, and then the nice thing is as well, now the gas struts are on, the amazing thing is that these handles fit without any stress. Before, when I tried it like this, there's a certain amount of stress on there. So now look, if I can, oh, that's already under. So now look, and it's working again. Well, you live and learn, don't you? Hey, hey. I thought one thing I would say is that you can make your adjustments with your gas struts on as well, so that's handy. But whether the gas struts start to fight you, I don't know. I got mine in the slots. That's the most important adjustment. These brackets must come down and fit in those slots. Don't forget that. That's really important. And that's probably taken me 2 hours. So I'm going to reverse the camera. So I hope you've enjoyed this video of me fitting new brackets to me Heike. Ooh, Heike. I hope you've now and again enjoyed it as well, you know. Let's not be kidding ourselves. But that was fiddle. 6 out of 10 fiddle factor. If you think that's fiddly, ask somebody if you can fit, ask one of the mechanics up the garage if you can fit a starter motor for them, and then you'll come back and you'll go, that was never fiddly and I can attempt fiddly now.